Nice to meet
Hey.
you. Okay. Um, so I don't know much. I was telling him I don't know much about you, obviously, because I really never spoken to you before, other than just a quick conversation on Instagram. So I guess break the ice by telling us where you're from and that kind of thing, and then I'll get to the questions. But before that, do I have permission? And it's okay, you can say no to me to put this video on my YouTube channel because I
Oh,
what I do.
absolutely.
Okay, all right, we're good then.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And I have YouTube as well as a lot of you that are in here. You guys are probably all businesses. I am on what I know one of the things that you sent me, I'm on every single platform. I am on
Yay!
Instagram, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Clapper, I'm on YouTube, I'm on TikTok, I'm on top to bottom.
Also, now we really need to connect because I really need to know how do you make it on Instagram because that's one of my struggles. The gram was never has never been, and I've even ran ads on it, and I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. Maybe it's the industry I'm in because I'm in the soap industry and it's very saturated. Maybe so. I don't know. But without further ado, let me know where you're from. Tell me a little bit about you.
Well, it is nice to meet all of you guys. My name is Brad. I live in Jacksonville, Florida. It is very hot down here. I started Ritzwood as of April. It was 4 years. So been in business for 4 years, and yeah, we just like to have fun on our lives, and we always set a goal for ourselves, and we do our best to hit our goal of 10 orders a day, and we've been going for 4 years now, and it is as of about 2.5 years ago, it has been my full time job.
Wow, that's awesome. And when you say we, it's you and your wife?
Me and my
Girlfriend,
girlfriend
okay.
Shanna,
Yeah.
she is the mastermind, literally behind Ritzwood. Because
Nice.
without her, I, because we started this when I actually lived in Minnesota. So you're taking a small town Minnesota guy, and her Shanna, who is very smart, she's very intelligent, like computer wise. Where I'm like, I hadn't touched a computer, I bet in 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And so without her, y'all would be looking at a hat that says Ritz Bits instead of Ritzwood.
Oh, God. Well,
So
that's
like
awesome.
that is yeah, and I used to live like up in Minnesota. I'm from the Midwest, so that's why you hear me from down here in Florida. You're like, wait a minute, you don't have a Southern accent. I'm like, no, I don't at all.
Yeah. Um, so I guess my first question was going to be what inspired you to start your jewelry business? And it obviously is your girlfriend, right? What's her first name? This way I don't just keep saying your girlfriend.
Shanna,
Shanna,
yeah,
Shanna. Okay.
she was in the live. I'm sure she's in this live now. Shan.
Oh, oh, well, hi, Shanna, as well. So I want to know a little bit about that because, especially when I think of jewelry, obviously I think of women creators behind that. And like, I could never see my Brooklyn husband doing that. So, like, what, how did she do it? How did you get into this
Well,
whole thing?
I'll tell you, it's funny. I when I moved to Minnesota, I was a fishing guide. Right, I was a fishing guide, and then I went from being a fishing guide to working in a shop selling fish houses, which is you fish in it. You literally pull a camper out onto the ice, it drops onto the ice, and you fish in it. And so, like, I was fishing 3 times a week. But what kind of helped me out with all of this jewelry stuff is I got so sick of buying new lures. And so I had to deal with all those snap rings, and I'd have to put hooks on, and I'd have to put the blades and spinners, all that on. And so that's what kind of got me into being able to tinker, having the patience to mess with just little tiny stuff like that is fixing my lures. And so how it all really started was I was at work, and the DNR sent out a message that they needed duck houses for the ducks in Minnesota because they wouldn't make it through the winter. And so here I was, and I was like, all right. And I actually met Shanna. We can back up even a little bit further. I actually met Shanna on TikTok.
Oh,
We met on TikTok, which is very embarrassing. We always wanted to meet somebody at church or at the grocery store. We met on TikTok, and so we were video chatting, and I'm like, I'm gonna make these duck houses for the DNR up here in Minnesota, and so I made them, and I've made 3 or 4 duck houses in a matter of like 30 minutes. She's like, have you ever thought about actually starting your own business? Because I was in Minnesota, she was in Florida. We wanted to be together, but we needed something that was going to be able to transfer from up there down to here and be able to, keep keep some sort of income coming when, you move across country.
Of course, yeah.
And so we started spitballing different things. And she's like, do you think you could make jewelry? And I said, I think so, because at that point, number one, I was good with my hands. I could fix lures and stuff. I was very patient with the little stuff. But number two, I had 25,000 followers, and I'm pretty sure 24,500 of them were women.
Right, of course.
So at that point, it was like, well, I don't want to. I'm not going to make fishing lures for 24,000 women.
Yeah.
I'm going to make something that women like. And so that's how we kind of came up with jewelry, and it's just kind of gone from
Let me
there.
ask you though, do you still make the fishing lures? Do you cater to both men and women? Because that would also.
If my lures break, I fix them, but I don't make any fishing lures or anything like
Okay.
that. But I do make men's jewelry. I mean, I do make.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna have to check out your jewelry because I'm not much of a jewelry. Believe it or not, my husband is more than I am. He loves jewelry, so I need to check that jewelry. If you do cater to men as well, for sure. So I hope that you have a couple of pieces there. I want to ask you, what's the story behind that first piece that you created? Oh wow! All right, all
I
right.
have everything here.
Yes.
Um, what the first piece? I honestly, we just, you guys are all very lucky. We literally just dropped 7 brand new pieces before this live. So when you guys want to go check them out, but I honestly don't even know what the first piece was, because I think I just put up pieces, and at this point now we have named and put up almost 2,800 different pieces. So I'm
Wow.
like, I don't even know what really inspired that first piece. I think it was, I don't know. I don't even remember what it was, honestly.
Yeah, 4 years ago, I'm sure you've made so many different pieces. Do you have any particular one that you would consider like a bestseller, that gets a staple that people can say, "Oh yeah, that came from"? What's the name of your jewelry business? I'm sorry.
Ritzwood.
Ritzwood. Okay,
Ritzwood.
is there a piece there that'll say, "Yep, that came from Ritzwood for sure"?
Well, that's the nice part about Ritzwood is when we first started, we did a lot of wood jewelry, and we still use some wood beads, but that if you can read my hat, every piece is one of a kind. And
Yes.
so we literally don't have a bestseller because we do our best to never make a piece a second time. So when
Okay.
you go on my website and you see a piece that there's only one of, we only can make one of those.
Nice. So it's kind of exclusive. I like that. I
It
really
is.
like
It's
that.
exclusive. There are people all over the United States that literally have pieces that I I can't make again. We have made so many different pieces. I can't make them again. Not to mention, if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, that piece that Jerry bought," I'd be like, "I have no idea what piece Jerry bought." So it's a one of a kind type thing, and that's one thing that I like is because you like blue, Miriam likes purple, Shanna likes pink, Laura likes orange. So we're always coming out with different pieces, different colors. And that's what makes it, you never know what's going to pop up the next day.
That's awesome. That is awesome. I love that. So what exactly does jewelry mean to you in form of, do you consider it fashion? Do you consider it art? Do you consider it healing? Like what category, or a little bit of all three?
Um, for me, it just kind of, it makes you feel like you're kind of put together. When you put on your blue hat with your blue shirt and you throw on a blue bracelet, you're like, okay. And I know some people with hematite, they say it's good for balance. So some people, or amethyst is supposed to be good for certain things. I'm not a doctor. I don't know anything about it. I just know
Right.
what looks good. And so I think the best part about jewelry is it's whatever you want. Whether it is, my girlfriend Shanna, she works from home. She's even, said just putting on a pair of earrings just makes you feel like, you're put together. You feel like you got it going on a little bit. And so it's just kind of, it's whatever you feel the jewelry is.
Yeah. I love it. And I love that, that you're so involved in this bit that you are, I don't know if you guys are co-partners, but this is awesome that there I see a man behind the jewelry because usually it's women, right? When we think about these things. So I love the fact that, you guys are a team. So
Well,
do you create and design the pieces yourself or do you guys collaborate like, oh, you get an aha moment and you guys talk about it? How does that work?
I mean, I could look at them right now. I made this one. I made this one. Shanna made. Shanna came up with this one. Shanna came up with this one. It's not a collab thing. It's just we
Okay.
sit down and you know sometimes I've had ideas that pop into my head when we're just sitting watching TV. And there's other
Yeah.
times that you literally just look at the board in front of you because obviously you have all your boards on your beads on your board and you're like, what can I make of just what's in front of me and see what I can create? Because like I said, I mean, you go on our website right now and you will see this bracelet. This just came out today.
Oh,
We
I
only
love
have
that color. Is that like a teal? That's gorgeous. I
there's
love that.
we only have one of those wave glass beads. And so we literally only made one of these. If you get this, you're the only one that has it. And so
Love it.
and it's just what she had. That's one that Shanna made. I always say Shanna makes the pretty stuff. I make the pattern stuff. It's our minds. How different our minds
That's
are. My mind is
that works. That
patterns.
works.
Hers is she's good at putting colors together. So yeah, that is the center is glass, and then those blue on the outside, that's agate, and then the blue triangles is actually mother of pearl, and then those are just blue acrylic beads.
Beautiful. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my God, I got to go to your website, which we're definitely going to get into that. So, what materials do you like working the most with in terms of, and I'm not very well versed in jewelry, so I don't really know, but I'll try to, you know,
Right.
dumb
Right.
it down for me. Dumb it down for me because I'm not too
Um,
jewelry savvy.
I mean, to really dumb it down, favorite product, beads.
Okay.
Beads is the best. I mean, we've dabbled in different stuff. You know, we have tried to grow from, and that's why it's not Ritzwood jewelry. It's just Ritzwood because we do have some merch available. We do have a home selection. Oh, thank you, Miriam. That was awesome.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. And just so you know, Brad, I don't know if you know, we got 25 people in this room. So,
That's right. That's good. I love it.
all right, so I'm
Um,
sorry. Keep
we're
going. So you said the beads. Okay.
Yeah, we're always working on new things. Like obviously our bracelets are stretch bracelets, but we have worked on things like wind spinners, and that's something that goes out and it hangs outside. I know I have one somewhere if I can find one. Somebody bought one for us. That's one of the biggest blessings is we don't keep any of our stuff. I know a lot of people are like, well, you could just make yourself some. Well, this is my full-time job. I'd rather somebody else get it and you know this Ritzwood has blessed us in more ways than I can even start to describe.
That's
But
fantastic.
I mean it's all perfect. Here you go. Thank you, baby. So this is what a wind spinner is. So it's beads, but this is it's a stainless steel wire that goes through there, and it hangs outside, and the sun catches it, and it just is very pretty.
That's is that weather resistant? And I don't know if you know that I'm in Connecticut, where the weather changes every 5 seconds.
Um, I believe Miriam has one. I think Miriam has one, but I think she hangs it on the inside of her window during the winter.
Okay.
I lived in Minnesota. Is it weather resistant? I live in Florida. This has been outside for a month.
Wow, I love it that it's not like it, the metal part is not discolored. You know how sometimes you do get so like let me ask you about this
Oh,
because
there.
that's
Miriam said her sun catcher lasted all winter. We also make sun catchers.
oh, Miriam, I gotta ask you then, like, what are your favorite pieces? Thank you so much, guys, for contributing to the live. One of the experience I've had before in the past with jewelry is the turning, right? So I'm really the reason I love jewelry. It's not that I don't love it. I'm lazy. I wear a piece of jewelry and I sleep in it and I bathe in it. So obviously sometimes it'll turn. So is your like the metal part of it, does it is it 925, like what type of metals do you use?
We actually use all types of metals. We use our earring hooks our earring hooks. We have 925, which is hypoallergenic. We have rubber coated earrings for those who have sensitive ears, and even people that are like, I'm still not even comfortable with the metal rubber coated earrings. We even have plastic.
Oh wow,
So
okay.
if you are like, oh, I'm allergic to, believe me, we've gone through all of it, and we use all sorts of different materials. We even have stainless steel. If you're like, oh, I can't do silver, we have stainless steel hooks. With our necklaces, we do, and everything comes with a cleaning cloth. So you can always, when I always say, take it off and clean it. And Shanna actually, when she was in college, worked at a K Jewelers, and she literally will tell you this. It doesn't matter if it's a diamond and it's the best gold and the best silver in the world. If you wear it all the time, it's gonna tarnish. It's gonna start to, it's just natural. It's what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
And so we always say take it off, clean it with your cleaning cloth.
yeah,
And it's I mean think about how it just loses its luster.
yeah, oh
And
yeah.
think about what rivers have done, right? It's cut literally through stone. So no matter what,
That makes sense.
nothing is indestructible.
Do you
But
also provide jewelry cleaners? Thank you so much for the roses. Do you provide like jewelry cleaners, or do you recommend any type of jewelry cleaners? I am one of those people. Like my husband always is like, okay, it's time to take off your. He cleans them for me because I am that person that literally I will keep this on for years, and he'll be like, okay, look at this. I mean, you need to clean this. I'm bad.
we don't provide any cleaners, but we do with every order you do get a cleaning cloth.
Okay.
You at least get a little microfiber cloth so that way you can, rub down your necklaces or earrings or, the bracelet charms or whatever it is that you have.
Do you also make jewelry for kids?
I resize any bracelet on my site since I do make it all by hand. Good grief, that was awesome.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. So you resize. Okay, that's good to know.
Yep, I resize my necklaces. I go everywhere from 16. I mean, I can run through them real quick. In the uh, sterling silver plated necklaces, I have 16, 18, 20, 24. In leather, I have everything from 18 inches to 26 inches. So that's like the leather if you're worried about metal and
Yes.
stuff like that. So it's just whatever your size is, we usually do our best. And we
Awesome.
do have quite a few people that have daughters and they do need them resized. We have men that need their bracelets sized down to women's size. We have women that need them to be sized up or size. I mean, we have one little girl that I have to make every bracelet. So all of my bracelets, I try and make them as close to 7 1/4 as I can. All my women's bracelets, I
Okay.
try and make to 7 1/4. Um, we have one lady that every single one of hers, after making it, I need to cut it up and make it 6 1/4.
Oh, okay, because she has a tinier wrist.
She's
Yeah.
got a smaller wrist, and so that's something that we do. And we just try and keep everyone as happy as we can.
So
But
I
yeah,
guess that's one of the questions you pretty much answered. Do you make custom pieces? And if so, I want to ask you the second part of this question. What's the wildest request you've ever had? I want to know.
Wildest request. I had a lady request a 10-inch bracelet, and I was like, are you sure? Because 10 inches is about like, it's
Yeah,
like my bicep. I'm like, she's like, yeah, I'm gonna hang it on my mirror. I'm like, okay, well that makes sense to me now.
yeah.
But yeah, a 10-inch bracelet, because
10 inch,
when
yeah.
it gets that long,
Yeah, that's
it's
yeah.
just so much stretch around. It's just it's tougher to tie and everything. So
You make so when you said that, the only thing that came up in my mind is ankle. Do you also make ankle bracelets? I love a beautiful ankle bracelet when you're walking down the beach, and I am going to Puerto Rico next month, so I would love that.
we only have one available right now.
Ah, let me see. Oh, that's nice. I definitely need to, and I will ask of your website. I definitely want to get the information. I love it because it's adjustable. That's awesome. I love it. I love it. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
And my girlfriend always says, she has, I think she said, and I hope I'm not embarrassing her. She says she has a 10 foot. So she's like, I have a big foot for a woman and it fits fine.
Jana, guess what? I'm size 10. My daughter's size 10. I mean, is she tall? I'm 5'7", so I imagine me tall with small feet. I would fall over, right? So hey, there's no shame in being a size 10.
She says, she's got grandma, she goes, I got grandma ankles too. She's like, I got big old feet, grandma
I can't
ankles.
stand because of the way I'm sitting, but girl, look, I got big feet. I'm a size 10, okay? Nothing wrong with that.
So
Yeah.
yeah, we do make anklets. They're a little bit more few and far between, but yeah, we do have them. And obviously, our bracelets are stretch. I don't know if I'd try to put one over your ankle, but you could try it, I guess. It
I,
should.
I I just think it's sexy, the walking down the beach, with a nice ankle bracelet. I don't know. I visualize it,
Well, and as summer's coming along, we probably will work on more anklets. But yeah,
How would you describe your brand style? Like, do you have a particular vibe or style that you would say, okay, this is.
I think that kind of goes along with the question earlier. Is it's the style is whatever your style is.
So you
You know,
pretty much
are,
cater
are
to
you are
any
you
type of style, pretty much.
are you more of a bright? Or do you prefer dark wood? Do you like something light and pink?
Hmm.
Do you like? I mean, it's. I wouldn't say there's any sort of vibe, any sort of style. It's whatever your vibe, whatever
Okay.
your style is.
Okay.
I mean, it's there's something for everyone, I would say.
I love that. There's something for everyone. Because some people like dainty, some people like gaudy, some people like bright colors in your face. Some people are more natural. So, yeah. Um, what are you seeing any trends in the jewelry industry that you're focusing on right now? Which ones do you think are oversaturated, if any?
I honestly I don't follow much of that.
Okay.
Um, I don't follow much of the jewelry vibe or the jewelry trends. I guess what we do is more just we, honestly we kind of follow whatever the seasons are. If it's winter, we make something with snowflakes. If it's Christmas, we try and make Christmas bracelets. If it's Fourth of July, we try and come out with red, white, and blue. So I wouldn't say it's more of a trend. It's just kind of what's going on, just that time of year. Like now it's summer. So yeah, like I said, we
Yeah.
probably are going to be working on more anklets because, especially people in Minnesota and Connecticut and stuff,
Yeah.
you don't really show off your ankle for like 4 months out of the year.
True. Let me, and this is not on the list, so I just want to ask. I'm curious, and thank you so much for the heart me. Thank you everyone for being here. We have 35. This is like the first. I think no, it's pretty much on par with. I think it was Ed or one of them. So you are literally my second guest who has got me to 35 people watching. So I definitely want to do
That's awesome. We're
awesome.
gonna get more than that. The Ritzwood family shows up. I'll tell you that much. The Ritzwood family shows up
That's
like not
awesome,
nothing.
guys. That is awesome. Please, for those of you who are a part of Brad's crew, give me a follow. I'll definitely follow you back. What I was going to ask you is, do you wholesale as well? Do you do wholesale, or is just the retail part?
Um, we have we pretty much just stuck to retail.
Okay.
There's been times that we've thought about wholesale, but I mean just keeping up with what we're doing. Um, if there was somebody that would be wholesale, we aren't opposed to it.
Okay.
If somebody approached me and was like, "Hey, I need 15 of these or 15 of this type of stuff." If you saw Miriam came to us this winter. Miriam, what was that box that you had? She had like some sort of box where she had a bunch of people, like a collab thing.
Yeah.
And she came to us and said, would you guys be willing to put a bracelet or something? And so we made a winter bracelet to go with her
Okay.
box. Is it a wholesale? Yeah, her winter collection box.
Yeah.
So was it a wholesale? No, but yeah, but we're always open to the idea of it.
Yeah, I love the collab box. To me, it's awesome because it gives the opportunity of different creators collaborating together, and this way, to get your business out there, right, to different people. Um, what would you say is the hardest part about running a jewelry business?
Always coming up with new ideas. Always coming up with new ideas. I've been caught on this a couple of times coming up with names because we try and name every single piece.
Oh,
Coming up with new names. There's been pieces that it took me a half hour to name and it sold in 3 minutes. And
wow,
I'm just like, I wasted all that time just naming it. So
wow,
doing that, but new ideas, coming up with the next thing, the next thing. What is the next thing? That is probably the
yeah.
toughest thing.
For sure, for sure. I could only imagine because it's a constant, for me too. With like, there's so many ways you could just do soap or whatever. It's hard.
I
So,
mean, here's an example for you. Is there was one time that Shannon and I were sitting here. We literally sat for an hour looking at two bracelets.
uh-huh.
Hour and a half. I'm like, what are we gonna name these damn bracelets? We ended up naming them the Hoover and the Roosevelt for the Hoover Dam and the Roosevelt Dam because that's what we were gonna name these damn bracelets.
Oh, wow.
Like that's what I mean by that's the most difficult part is just figuring out
Yeah,
what to do there.
that's funny. Oh my God. Um, so talk to me about how do you promote or sell your pieces? Talk to me about online, at events, word of mouth, a little bit of everything, just talk to me. Tell me how can we find your pieces?
Word of mouth is definitely huge. Word of mouth is definitely huge. Obviously, I don't know many people that put in more time than Shannon and I do when it comes to just trying to push all the time. I mean, we're coming out with new pieces weekly. You know, go look at if you follow us on Instagram, guys, you'll always know when we have a new drop because we post it on Instagram every single day. We make a couple of posts every day. We go live. We do email marketing where all of a sudden, everyone that's ever ordered from us, we send out an email to, however many people and just personal connection. I mean, there was a time that I was walking into the post office and a lady said, "I really like that bracelet." I said, "Thanks, I made it." And she took down my website and that night she placed an order for a couple of bracelets. So I mean, that's the biggest thing. Also, every single order that you place, you also get a business card. So that business card obviously isn't for you, right? It's not for you. You already know who I am. It's
Right.
for you to give
It's
to
to
somebody
share
else.
it. Absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. That was my phone. My things needs to get charged. I'm so sorry about that. So for those of you who have the IG, he is the same name, Brad Ritzwood, right?
Yep.
Same exact as TikTok. And are you also on the book of faces as well?
I am on Facebook as well. Pretty much
Okay.
anything that you type Ritzwood into, you should be able to find
That's
me.
the social media part. Now, do you have a website?
Yes. Yeah, and all of my social medias are on my website. They're all at the top of my website.
Nice. Okay.
Um, I mean, do you want to laugh? Are you up for laughing?
I'm
Because
up for laughing. I'm from New York. I could take anything.
so my girlfriend being in IT and being so computer savvy and stuff,
Yeah.
the our original website is ritzwood.com. Now, if I told you ritzwood.com just passing by, would you remember it tomorrow?
Ritzwood reminds me like a hotel. Isn't there a hotel or is it like,
Put down the
yeah,
Ritz, the
yeah,
Ritz Hotel.
yeah,
But yeah, you're gonna remember the Ritz. You're like, how that?
yeah,
So we have many domains, and you're gonna probably see a lot of them pop up in your chat because people love our domains. That's what makes it so funny. You can literally
Oh.
go to www.bradisawesome.com.
Oh, I love that.
You can go to thebestwoodontiktok.com. You can go to ritzwoodanonymous.com.
Oh my
You
God.
can go to trollsdonotwin.com.
Oh my God. I love it. Oh my
You can
God.
go to buywoodgettheclap.com because if you buy Ritzwood, everyone in the chat will applaud you. So you buy wood, you get the clap. So go, buywoodgettheclap.com. We were cooking dinner on live one night.
Genius. Everybody's saying that is genius. Oh my God. You're the first, the only person that I've heard that does that. That is fantabulous. I love it.
Shanna's the genius. Shanna's the genius. I just like laughing about it. There was one time that we were making dinner on live because we don't just do we like to have relaxed lives as well.
Yeah.
We were sitting there, and do you remember the song when we were younger and we were twerking and it was throw some D's on it? Well, we decided to throw some cheese on it. And so we decided to buy throwsomecheeseonit.com.
Oh my God. That is funny. My God. So you must have like how many domains? Like 10 of them or
Probably
something?
nine or something, nine. I've 9 or 10.
So when people go to any one of these, they're going to see the same.
Exact same thing.
Oh, that's awesome. That is brilliant, Shanna. That is brilliant. I never heard of that before, but that is brilliant for real. Um, so talk to me about behind the scenes because people just see the finished product, right? But they don't know the headaches, the troubles that you guys go through to make this product a real thing, right? So talk to me about that. What's something about the jewelry business that people don't realize?
Um, I mean, it's beads. Beads are obviously not, it's a lot, right? Beads are, it's kind of like glitters or, with your soaps, you have all the different product and it's just a lot of stuff. I mean, between packing and beads and all this other stuff, pretty much an entire room of our house is eaten. And sometimes it's in multiple rooms, which sucks. Um, and yeah, it's just not. Everyone's like, oh, it must be. It's not as glamorous. Any small business, it's not as glamorous as what you think.
Right.
And I mean, like people, if you go and look at the pictures on my website, right? The pictures on my website, you're like, oh my word, you must have a photo box, and it must look so pretty. It must look so good. It's literally laying against a white background on the ground. And when I take pictures, I'm laying there with my phone and my light ring around my head. And I'm like, I mean, it's not as glamorous. people
Well,
think,
listen, people don't know, right? Because I'm sure the finished product on the website looks like it came from a professional camera with the whole lighting, whatever, right?
yeah, and some people look at it, and I've seen people that have tried to start jewelry businesses, and they're like, well, I can do that. You just do this and you go live, and people will just grab it. And that's not the case. And I know there's a lot of other small businesses in here. They know that's not the case. You
Right.
can have your ups, you can have your downs, but it's like if you're not constantly pushing. I mean, if I didn't go live for the next week, my guess is I'd maybe get about 4 orders.
Yeah. It's a constant grind, right? So when you go live, talk to me about that because I'm interested. I'm definitely going to be watching you. Do you go live on the gram, the book, or TikTok, or all three, or
I
when and where do you go live?
I pretty much I just go live here.
Okay.
I have watched different people go live on different platforms, and now obviously I always want to grow other platforms. Um, I want everyone to follow every single thing because we all know that. I mean, we just went through it. You know, you never know when all of a sudden all one app might go away.
Yeah, absolutely.
I want you to be able to find me on the other apps so that way we can tell you what our next plan is. Like, hey, if this app all of a sudden starts going up, hey, we'll be live there. Because our biggest thing is our relationships.
Yeah.
Our relationships are so important. And
Yes.
that's what really has grown our business is just getting to know people. I mean,
Absolutely.
our regulars are some of the most incredible people. We have what we even have the original 6 where we tried to get 1 order a day. We tried to get 1 order a day. I was working full time, Shannon working full time, 1 order a day, and we had our 6 people in there, and we kept going with those same 6 people, and it's the relationships that you've built over time, and
Love it.
Tracy Ketones that's in here. She's been with me since probably 2 months in. So here she is with 4 years, and she just placed an order last night. So she still is with us.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think about. Amanda that's in here. She's been with me for 3 years.
That's awesome.
Laura, like the relationships is really.
Absolutely believe
Don't
it.
just think you can go on live and just be like, look. Sorry, it's not. It's
Right.
not gonna work.
I thanks for saying that because I truly believe that. Because like for me too, soap. I mean, soap is a commodity that everybody needs. And they could buy it from anyone. And I remember somebody said to me, they don't really buy the soap because it's the soap. It's the person behind the soap because people get to know, like, and trust you. Is that it is so true when it comes to that because I'm sure that they could get a jewelry piece from someone else but they get it from you because they know the work, the love you put into it, the passion, and they like you, right, as a person. So I truly believe that that is so important.
I need to say thank you to Carly. Carly commented. She says they've prayed with me and cried with me, and they've always celebrated. Oh,
I know I'm missing on comments, guys. Did I miss? And does anyone have any questions? As the comments are flying, and it's really hard because if you guys would see on my end, there's the 2 screens, right? Me and Brad, but then there's just like literally 2 rows. So it's going so fast that it's really hard for me to
yeah.
see if there's any questions. And if there is, can you please just copy send again so that I can catch the question if you have any questions, guys.
You
Um,
guys are. I mean, to tell you how amazing this has all been. Nora, come here. This is my dog, Nora. Nora, come here. Bring it here.
oh,
This is my dog, Nora, and because of this business, she has been able to have 2 ACL surgeries because people have been there for me. And ACL surgery is about $4,000. And when I was working full time and found out that she needed an ACL surgery, people are like, "We got you." And it took us about 3 months to get the first surgery taken care of. The next surgery, literally the next So we got her back on Friday. By Monday, she was limping on the other leg.
Oh my God.
I literally came on live weeping, and I'm like, guys, I can't tell you. I said, Shannon or Nora needs another ACL. They're like, we got you. A month later, it was taken care of.
Oh,
They
wow.
showed up again. We had, was it a year and a half ago about? We found out that she had a tumor on her spleen, and they said that it could be cancer, and she might be gone in 6 weeks. She had to have emergency surgery, and
Wow.
we had people show up like crazy, and have taken care. I mean, they've taken care of my dog, which is my heart. This is my heart right here. So, like,
Yeah.
that's what I mean is people have learned us, they've learned our dogs.
Yeah.
And the people that are on the other side of the screen, they don't get that that you guys have an insight into our life. Oh boy.
Cry, Brad.
No, I'm gonna cry right now. Ready, Liz? Mickey in the chat just said, "I'm alive."
Yeah. That's why I
I'm
stopped.
alive.
I wanted you to see that. I wanted you to see that.
Yeah. She had Mickey had to have cancer treatment, and it was a what do they call it? Like a test treatment. It wasn't they were just experimental treatments, and her insurance wouldn't cover it. And so the Ritzwood family had decided that we were all going to pitch in, and she needed $1,800 a week. And her and her husband were doing their thing, and we were doing our thing, and we just continued to push. And Mickey has made it through because of that. So, yeah. Bet you didn't know you were going to be crying on this morning's live. Sorry, it's not even noon. I'm crying. Ugh.
Well, thanks for sharing that, and I'm so honored, Mickey, that you're here. And then hopefully prayers for you and your family. Really, that's incredible. I mean, the power of having a strong community. It's amazing. It's amazing.
It's, by the way, yeah, Mickey makes bread, by the way. If anyone likes bread, if you like bread or scones or stuff like that, you can.
Oh,
Mickey is another small business, and she ships all over the United States.
where are you located, Mickey?
Tennessee. She's in Tennessee.
Tennessee. Oh man, I definitely want to connect with you, Mickey. I don't know if you're following. Please give me a follow, and I promise you I'll follow you back. Do you have a website that,
She does Mickey Wicket Creations.
like, I need to lose weight, but you know what?
Nope. That is not what we do with Mickey Lynn Creations. We do not lose weight.
I gotta check you out for real. Please give me a follow, and I definitely want to check out your. When you said scones, you had me at scones. You had
Scones. I think she's coming out with muffins now. She makes
a
cookies.
nice cup of coffee. The
Well,
scones go really well.
it's organic. It is organic. It's all organic food. Um, she makes amazing stuff. And look
Nice.
at her. Thanks, Brad. But we need to share the bracelets. Look at her.
No, but hey, listen, I definitely want to connect with you, Mickey. And anybody else who's from Brad that I don't know, please give me a follow. If you are interested also in being a guest here, I do this every Wednesday, guys. So let me ask you this. So, and we got very emotional here. So I'm assuming that there is a sentimental piece. Which is the piece that you created that means the most to you, if you have one?
We usually do a anniversary piece. We forgot to do an anniversary piece this year, but we have, a few anniversary pieces. As for sentimental pieces, you never know what's going to be the sentimental piece.
Yeah.
I guess the piece that's on our website right now that would be sentimental is when Nora needed her surgery, we came out with the blue paw bracelet. So it's literally just that blue paw.
Oh, that is so cute.
Because people wanted something that they could get that supported Nora, and so this is the one that we came out with.
Oh,
And
that's
if you
awesome.
see, those are actually lava beads.
Yeah.
And hold on, I gotta get my face behind it. That way it focuses. You can actually put lava beads are a natural diffuser. So if you are one of these people that loves essential oils,
Mm-hmm.
this entire thing is a natural diffuser. You can take essential oils and drip it on there, whatever it is. I've heard people do different things, right? Some people love lavender because it smells good. Other people like to take what is it, like lemongrass and stuff like that, that keeps mosquitoes away.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in other words,
Oh, yeah.
whatever, it's a natural diffuser that you put on. You can wear it all day, and
I love it. Oh my goodness.
so
That's nice.
a special piece that's actually on our site now, I would have to say, is the blue paw.
Okay, so that one you have multiples of, or is you only have
Yes,
one? Okay, you
we
have
have
multiples of
we
that
have
one.
multiples of this bracelet. It's one of those things that we got a lot of blue paws, and we're like, it's just one way that if anyone can support
Yeah,
Nora at the
Father's
time.
Day. Mickey's saying my Father's Day for sure. That's a really nice piece. I could see my husband wearing that for sure. Um,
Hold on. KP asked me something interesting. She said, "What's your favorite Bible verse, Brad?" KP, my favorite Bible verse. I'm a big fan. My middle name is actually James. And my favorite verse is from James. It's an entire group of James, and I think everyone should really live by it. And it starts out, James, a servant of God and of the Lord Jesus Christ. Welcome. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kind, because you know that the testing of your faith develops perseverance. Perseverance must finish its work so that you may be mature and complete, not lacking anything. If any of you lacks wisdom, ask God. So, and I'm not trying to be preachy or anything like that. I am a believer. But that is one thing that I think everyone can take just at face value. You know, working through and continuing to push is going to make you stronger, whether it's health, whether it's whatever. And I think it's just something that's gone through my entire life as well.
yeah, it's okay
So,
because thank you for answering, Brad. That James is a great book. Yes. Small businesses never quit. That is true. That is so true. If your jewelry had a soundtrack, what song would it be playing?
if my jewelry had a sound, oh boy, kind of depends on the piece, and if for those of you that are in my lives all the time, you know that I always tell my device to play my favorites. And my favorites go everywhere from hard rock to Backstreet Boys to, yep, Shoop is on my list. Country music. Oh, the halfway song. We try and get 10, living on a prayer, probably. Living on a prayer, because every day we try and get 10 orders a day. By the way, thank you, Manda. We had our first order of the day come through. So we're one of 10 so far. We're one of
So,
10.
so when you say that, does it really like 10 orders a day? Have you been getting consistently 10 orders a day?
Um,
About like give or take?
yeah, sometimes, some days. I mean, Monday we got 8,
That's awesome.
Tuesday we got 10, and Wednesday we're at 1.
That is awesome.
So most days, I guess most days I'd say we hit 10. Some days, I mean, there was a couple of days we were stuck at 4.
Yeah,
But
I mean it happens, up and down. Like me too. There's days that I could go without selling up anything, and it gets a little obviously because the business is so unpredictable, right? You could be, you could have one month where you could bring in 5 grand, and another month you only bring in 2 grand. It's very unpredictable. That is the joy of having a small business. Um, Let me ask you, and this is not here. I know that you said you're online and you're on all the social platforms. Are you also locally? Do you go to different like gift shops or anything like that to promote your stuff, or no?
no, I don't do any of that. I haven't looked
Okay.
into that really.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
we pretty much just have our site, and
You keeping
talk.
yourself busy like that. That's awesome. What's a dream collab or celebrity you'd love to see rock your jewelry?
A celebrity to rock my jewelry. Um, I don't even know. If you'd ask Shanna, she'd probably like Blake Shelton to wear one of my men's pieces, or
She said
maybe
that. Wow, she just literally said that. Oh my freaking god! That was perfect timing. And then Rita says Brad Pitt. Ah, Brad Pitt.
Ludo. You mean Luda? Oh, that's funny.
Oh,
The
that's
last
so funny,
last
man. You
year,
guys are in tune. She literally was saying it or typed it right when you said it. That is so funny.
yes, that person. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton. That would be another one of shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. Uh, I don't know if I have a celebrity that I would like to see wear. You know, everyone's
Gaga.
like
Oh my God.
Gaga.
I'm with you, girl. Gaga. Gaga. Imagine. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes.
It's funny.
Let me
I
ask
don't know
you
if I
this.
have one.
I have hopes and dreams, Brad, of one day because my husband's like, we got to get you on Shark Tank. Have you ever thought about that? Like going on Shark Tank? Is that like a dream that crosses your mind at all?
Shark Tank. I don't know how that would go. I really don't know how it would go.
I can picture that. Can you guys picture that, right? Because his jewelry is unique. He makes one of a kind, right? I love that show. Yeah, I love it too. I get a lot of good ideas. I could see you doing that.
Long term and short term goals, KP. I wish I had better answers for stuff like that. Long term goal, I would love it if Ritzwood was, obviously I'd love to see Ritzwood on a building, right? On a billboard or something. But at the same time, it's like, then it's not as personal. Because here's something that a lot of people take very, very, why we've created such a good relationship with so many people is in 4 years, let's see, Amanda was order number 12,442.
Wow.
So that is in 4 years, that's where we're at right now. Every single order has gotten a handwritten note from either Shanna or I.
That's beautiful. Wow.
So, and that's another thing once again where I said Shanna is just so smart. That's another thing that she came up with. And she's like, "We're gonna write a handwritten note with everything." I said, "Babe, have you seen my penmanship? They're not gonna be able to read it."
But it's
Who's your
personal.
favorite? Who's your favorite psychic soap making customer? Miriam is.
Miriam. Oh, wow.
But no, every single order. And look, Tracy Ketones that's been with us for 4 years. I have every single one of them. My guess is she has a stack of our notes,
Wow.
probably about that big.
That's awesome.
That people keep them. People have sent us pictures of their refrigerators covered in Ritzwood notes, and I'm like,
Wow. That's beautiful.
what?
That's what
Like, are you kidding
that
me?
definitely, I mean, obviously, on top of the fact that you make beautiful jewelry, but that sets you apart because not many people do that. Give that personalized, service or handwritten note, especially as you get more orders, it becomes more challenging for that. So the fact that you do that, that's phenomenal. I really love
Yeah,
that.
like Shanna said, we had no idea people kept them. And all of a sudden, somebody was like, "Yeah, I keep them," and we're like, "Are you kidding me?" And somebody sent us a picture, and they had a handful of notes, and I'm like,
Italy says that she, I'm not sure, is it he or she?
"He, Italy, he."
Yeah, he has all your notes.
Oh, we do, yeah. And
Wow.
around Christmas time, we do a fun little thing where we have a Christmas tree, and we put it up literally right here, and anyone that wants to can send us an ornament, and we put it on the Christmas tree. We open it on live and we put it on the Christmas tree, and it's our Ritzwood family Christmas tree. It's another thing that we do just because it's like this is a family to us.
Wait. He says, the nerdy Joe says, I'm holding them until I can sell them on eBay for the signature. Oh my goodness gracious. That's funny. Um, Before I ask you the final questions here, guys, if you have any questions, please, this is the time we've been, believe it or not, we've been on for an hour. So that's amazing. Thank you for your time again, Brad.
We've stuck at 30 the whole time.
Absolutely. You kept them
Hey,
entertained for sure. Fist bump.
Knox.
How did you and Miriam meet? I know that's not a part of the questions. I'm just curious.
How did Miriam and I meet? I think it was another live that all of a sudden, we saw each other and we ended up following each other, jumped in, saw her stuff, and now every time my girlfriend's in the bathtub, she thinks about Miriam.
Oh, beautiful. I love it. See, the power of the social media, man. This is it. This is where it's at.
And we love, what we always say is there's two things that we spend our money on. Shannon and I, we spend our money on two things: our dogs and our friends' small businesses.
Love
Those
that.
are the two things that
Love it.
we spend our money on. I mean,
Love it. Absolutely.
a year ago, it took me a year because I didn't even want to spend enough money on a car, right? I just got a car. I got hit by a drunk driver a little over a year ago, and my car got totaled. We just finally got a vehicle new to us. It's a 10-year-old vehicle, but it's like even that we still supported our friends throughout. We only had one vehicle for the two of us, but it's like we want to support our friends. We love our friends. It's like, well, we could save up, but no, we want to support our friends. We want to love our friends.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
that's what they've done for us as well.
I love it. I love supporting a small business, because these big box stores are so impersonal. You go to, I don't want to name them, but you know what I'm talking about. It's so impersonal. When I buy from Miriam, let's say, I mean, I don't have them in front of me, but she never fails to surprise me with, little stickers. I mean, her packaging is amazing. Ruby. I mean, a lot of us small business here. I love supporting small businesses because you get that personal touch that nowhere else you're gonna get. Nowhere else you're gonna get.
Yeah.
So yeah.
KPS something. Where was it? KP. We do have an ideas section on our website.
Oh, hold on a second. That product. Hold on. Where did I miss it? The Brad's been a long time. How I've been? Oh, Joe Panther. Welcome in, Joe Panther. Brad, been a long time. How are you? And Shada. Let's see. And who else? Have you ever made a commercial bit for your pedicure? Pedicure? Do you have?
I don't know about that.
Huh?
My feet. I'm not showing my feet. That's
She rephrased it to product. Have you made a commercial
oh
for your
no.
product? Okay.
But what I've also noticed, here's one thing that I've really noticed is I used to make all sorts of videos with my jewelry. Like that's all I did for a long time. Any trend that I could, like, oh, look at this, look at this, look at that. I tried to make trends. You want to know what I realized? I got about 300 views. As soon as I started showing myself and my goofy stuff and just having fun, guess what? More people came into my live. More people are interested in me.
Yeah.
And you know what? There are people that still come in my live. They maybe haven't even ordered, but they come in my live and they support. And that's what continues to grow your community. That's what continues to, because we always tell people, don't feel like you need to order. Like, come in and hang out. If you see something that you love,
Yeah.
check it out. Check it out. If you see something that you love, check it out. If not,
Yeah. That is so true because people could smell the fakeness, and I find that, just being yourself and listen, you're probably not going to be everybody's cup of tea. I know I'm not, but you know what? The right people will find you and will stick around. I mean, I can't believe that we're at 36 people. I think at one point I saw 39. So if we hit 40, that is going to be a record,
Oh
Brad.
yeah, everyone share, everyone tap. We're at 60K likes. We can get 40 people in here. Come on, that's our goal right now. Everyone
All
tap.
we need is 4 more
All-
people.
Hey, all the haters that are on the outside watching because you're jealous that you're not hanging out with Liz, you guys come in here too.
You're going to make me cry.
Let's
So-
get it to 40, y'all.
So I guess thank you guys. You guys are awesome, and I love each and every one of you. We do have a very strong community, and it keeps growing and growing. Because Brad, I know that I just met you, but I am gonna take you. You're part of my community. You are. We are now family. We're officially family here. I definitely want to know what days, times you go live. I want to definitely support you. And then I'll ask you the wrap up questions, unless anybody has any questions
Um,
here.
what times I go live? Lately, I've been trying to do a morning live. I try and do an afternoon live. Sometimes I go live every day throughout the week. Sometimes, excuse me. Sometimes we go live over the weekend.
Okay.
Um, sometimes we do a making dinner live. And I never know really when I'm going to go live. I never have a 6 o'clock to 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I'm going to be live. I don't have a set time. But I'm live often. I'm live
Okay.
often, usually twice a day.
I am definitely gonna thank you so much, guys, for the heart me. I appreciate each and every one of you. Definitely, I want to turn on my notification bell for you, especially if you don't have a predictable time. I love the fact that you say that you go live in the beginning. I think that's what helped grow my business. Maybe it's not growing where up to where I want it to be yet, but it's I've seen the so I started this app last year around this time around Memorial Day weekend, and in the beginning I was more business oriented, very like just not myself, like not in my comfort zone. And I found that once I let loose, where now people know me, they know I have ADHD, they know that I have anxiety, I'm a real person, I have problems, I have a teenager, whatever, they know Liz behind the scenes. I think that's really helped open up more, and it's helped like my community has grown basically. So I
Right.
appreciate that you are down to earth like that. And I cannot wait to go check you out,
Well,
check
and
out
some people look at like right now. Some people look at the number that I have. I think I have says 63.5 thousand followers or something like that. Like everyone looks at it like it's this big thing, but guess what? I still have sometimes 10 people, 15, 20 people in my life. I'm not one of these creators that has the 100 people, but you know what? I'll tell you what. Those 10 people that are in my life, that's my family. They're there, rain, shine, day in, day out, supporting and showing love,
that.
cheering, and that's what makes the community.
Thank you for saying that, because I sometimes do get, like, oh, I guess people don't, thank you so much for the heart, the hand heart. Sometimes I feel like, oh man, I only have, 10 people, but guess what? I guess the numbers are, oh, thank you so much for the shout out, Miriam. It's not about the number. And I was telling Miriam this morning. Actually, it's so funny because I was telling Miriam, man, I only could get like a few people. I don't know what's going on, but it what matters is not the quantity, it's the quality, right, of people. Because I could have 50 people, and if they're not tapping or sharing or engaging in my live, then might as well just have two. you know.
Auga, auga. That's here. You want to know? Just like you said, ADHD. I am too. And so there's certain gifts that I just do dumb stuff to. So that one, I auga. If you send me a corgi, I shake my ass. Uh,
Mm, mm.
if somebody
Man, I
sends,
don't know if I have money here, but I definitely would want to send you a corgi just so you can shake your butt. I don't know if I have any money here. Hold on. Do I have money
so
for?
like, there's all sorts. Oh,
Oh, there
there.
you go. Somebody sent you a corgi. Somebody beat me to it. There you go. I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see it. Now you love it. Love it. Oh my God. This is going to be my epic YouTube video. This is what is going to get me viral. I'm joking. I love it. I love you. Oh my God, Brad, you are so down to earth. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that.
Oh my word.
So let me ask you these final questions. What advice would you give someone who wants to start their own jewelry line?
Um, it's not easy. It is not easy at all. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of grinding it out. I am 4 years in, and I am still putting in. I'm still up till midnight working every night. So it's not easy.
Yes.
But you just gotta you just gotta grind it out. Italy sent a Diney, but I don't think I can even change my voice when I'm on a group. If you send a tiny Diney in my live, you can actually do a voice changing thing that makes you sound like a chipmunk. And I say thank you so much for the tiny Diney, and I rar, and it's funny, but I don't think I could
I'm
change my
curious
voice.
if I do the voice change, would it work on you? I'm curious because I
I don't
have all the
know.
effects here. I just don't know if they work on someone else. So let's see, voice
I
effects.
don't know. We'll have to see.
Which is the voice that you said that you use for the
Chip-
dining?
Chipmunk,
The chipmunk. Okay.
the first one, I think. Can you guys hear us?
Oh, so I sound like a chipmunk?
Oh my God. Oh
Ah!
man, I sound like a chipmunk. Oh, shit. Oh man, I'm sorry. Don't worry, I'm gonna edit that part of the
No,
video.
that's what's gonna make you rise to the top right there.
Oh my
You're
God.
supposed to say thank you so much for that tiny little Diney. I love those little guys. Arr, arr. That's what
Oh,
you're
is that what
supposed
you
to
do?
do.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, I need to be more creative when it comes to the gifts and stuff. I'm not that. As a matter of fact, I ordered a soundboard because I do want to bring incorporate. I think it's so much fun. I think it's so much fun. There's a couple of creators here that do that. Um, Okay, so I think you said it, but just because we do have more people, that came in, different people, where can people shop or follow you? And you don't have to mention old and website, but I guess your most prominent, common one that people can find you.
Yeah, you can if you want to check out my jewelry, Ritzwood.com. Obviously, if you can remember Ritzwood, it is obviously the name on my TikTok, name on my Instagram. But as many people have now gotten to know my crazy thing is that you'll remember Brad a whole lot easier than Ritzwood. So you can literally go to bradisawesome.com and you can go to Ritzwood Anonymous. They're all buy wood, get the class. Like I said, there's all sorts of them that you can do. And the more you hang out in our live, throw some cheese on it.com. So, but Ritzwood is the website. You can see all of our pieces there, men's, women's.
Nice.
Obviously, you join my lives. We're always showing new pieces. Liz, what's your favorite color?
Ooh. Purple.
Purple. All right. So what I'll do normally is if somebody comes into my live and I ask them, I'm like, hey, nice icebreaker. What's your favorite color? And they're like, I like purple. I'll go like this. Here's 5 of our bracelets on our site right now that have hints of different purples.
The one that stands out for me is because I hesitated because it depends on so clothes wise, I like black. So that black and purple, that first one
That
you
one.
got there,
Just
that's
I
me
believe
crazy.
that's the last one on the website right now.
Oh, I need to grab that then. I need to get
So,
that. So you have
but
everything
then,
that you showed today. Each piece, like, and let me. And now I'm gonna be. Now I'm gonna ask you a tip here. How do you, if you every time you make a piece, do you stop and take a picture? Because that's my biggest problem, Brad. Is that for my business that I'm constantly making different things, but not people reach out to me and say, "Hey, Liz, that's not on your website," because it's so hard to keep up. So how do you do it?
yeah, every day.
Wow.
Every day. There was a stretch that every day we were trying to come out. Like today, we came out with 7 new pieces. So this morning, literally this morning, Shanna sat down last night on my live, and she sat off to the side over here, and yeah, discipline, says Shanna, discipline. It's daily grinding discipline. So
That's
she
awesome.
sat off to the side last night, and she made all these pieces. This morning, when I woke up, we went outside and we were sitting on the porch letting our dogs go to the bathroom, and she comes out with, I'm not even lying, with this drawer. This is a drawer. She came out with it, and all the pieces that she had tied, or all the pieces that she had beaded up, I tied this morning. Then then I came in here after tying them, put the earrings on the hooks, put the necklace on the chain, put them on the piece of wood, took the pictures.
Wow.
Then as soon as I got the pictures, I went outside and sat on the porch with Shanna again, and I said, "All right, let's name these together." I said, "What do you think?
Awesome.
What do you think of this one? What is this? So that is orange. That the little white pieces inside of that center are actually glow in the dark. So this bracelet glows in the dark, and so it's like, oh, it's a burst. It's a burst. So that's the sunburst.
Wow, that's beautiful. And that's glow in the
Then
dark.
this is orange cat eye with rose gold. So that is, we're like, okay, well, what do we want to name that? And I'm already drawing a blank on names, so I got to pull up my site so I
These
can
are
read.
absolutely stunning. I really mean it. I really love it. So is your specialty bracelets? Because I know that you also said that you make earrings, but that's gorgeous right there. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna go broke. I'm gonna go broke. Oh my God. Um,
So sometimes we do stuff like this, depending on what we have and stuff like that. Because obviously there are people that are bracelet people, there are people that are necklace people, and there are people that are set people. They love sets.
yeah.
So if you are a set person, there you go.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that for the summer too. So the earrings, the bracelet, and the necklace.
Yep,
That's
and they all
gorgeous
match. That's
right there.
with white jade, and so
Oh wow, that's fantastic.
and this is all made by us, literally made by us right here where I sit.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Oh my God, I gotta go to your website for sure.
Yeah, jade and mother of pearl on that one. Like I said, men's pieces. So you said your husband likes stuff.
Yeah, my
Depending on
husband's
what he
more
likes,
of a jewelry person than I am, for sure.
depending on what he likes, we have all sorts of different stuff. Here's just a group of them. Oh, I put two of the same ones on,
Yeah.
but that's red turquoise. That is a clay bead and wood beads, and then coconut wood with hematite. Let's see, what else do I have for?
Yeah, he does. This is amazing. I honestly, Brad, I had no idea. Like I knew that obviously, that I honestly didn't know if at first I thought it was a soap business, but then you said jewelry. I honestly thought it was just, I don't know, just regular jewelry. But this is,
Well,
you blow me away with this. This is beautiful jewelry. Beautiful.
and that's what a lot of people do nowadays is the fizzy parties or the paparazzi or stuff. No, this is handmade, y'all. And I think I meant to say this earlier when you were like, "What's the vibe? We want jewelry that is that's affordable for everyone." That ring that you were wearing, thousands of dollars, hundreds, whatever. If you lost it, you'd feel sick.
Oh God, yeah. If I lost it, I have to run away from home because my husband will not be very happy.
And we try and set our stuff that it's all affordable. It's affordable stuff where if it breaks or if it gets lost or if it's not the end of the world. Because there's so much stuff where it's like, it's 80, 90, 100. No. This is anywhere from 20 to 30 nuggies.
Okay.
Well,
I didn't know if you wanted to discuss prices, but if you could feel free. I mean, I just didn't. I didn't
yeah.
want to ask you because I didn't know.
Every single bracelet that I've shown you today is under 30 nuggies.
Okay.
30 nuggies, 30 whatever. Yo, we just had an order come through.
Oh wow, that's
Thank
amazing.
Mickey!
You
Everyone
did
give
the one
Mickey
that he
the
just showed that
clap.
set. Please, guys, don't order it because I want it. I love it because it's affordable, like you said, and you can change depending on what you're wearing. Because like this will, I'm wearing it every day, but there's no, you know what I mean? Like that comes to life. Like I've already visualized myself wearing a very nice, because I'm going to Puerto Rico next month, and I could picture wearing a nice, I don't know, white, beige, cream colored outfit with that beautiful set. It's just gorgeous, absolutely stunning, for real.
Hey, look at your number.
We did it! Oh my God, we did it! We did it! Yes, we did. We went over 40 people here. I love it. You don't even know. I get passionate because you have no idea. You just broke record. You have been the person that I've interviewed that has surpassed every other person. So this definitely is not that. This deserves a triumph. Thank you, guys. Oh my goodness. Wait. I need to get the triumph. Here we go. Yes! We're at 39. I know they were, but at least they came in to say hello.
Oh.
And they probably saw a mad woman going like, oh my God, they probably got scared. It's the New York in me. I'm sorry. We broke a record. That is right.
Oh.
That is
Yeah,
right.
But that's. Oh, wait, you said you like purple. Here, this is a purple. There you go. Frosted glass.
Wow. Love it. Oh my God. I honestly need to like I need to oh boy, prepare my wallet for what's to come
Hey,
because
hey, 60 ship. 60 ship is free shipping.
okay. I could do that because I am traveling, like I said, next month, and I I'm not. When I say I'm not a jewelry person, I don't mean that in terms of more like the gold. Like I have gold and stuff like that, but I don't like wearing that. Especially, thank you so much. And nowadays, I commute. So I'm in Connecticut, but my whole family is in New York. So to make a long story short, I don't like going into New York with like even this. I swear to you, I do this when I go into New York. I walk around like this because you
Mhm.
can't because unfortunately there's a lot of crime there. I don't like wearing gold a lot, but costume jewelry I love it, especially it just gives that outfit that extra boost when you're wearing the right jewelry too.
Yeah.
So
And that's what our whole thing has been is whether we've had people that got married and they dressed the entire wedding party.
wow.
And we've had people that we had somebody that bought a bracelet and buried it with their mother. Like it had a butterfly on it, and they're like, my mother loved butterflies. She bought it. So it's like we literally have gone from weddings to, so whatever is in between, it doesn't matter what it is. It's everything in between. That's what Ritzwood is.
Love it. I definitely want to connect with you because I do sub giveaways once a month for my subs, and I definitely want to collaborate. Connect with you to see if I can, buy some pieces also to do some giveaways, kind of like to promote your business out there too. So definitely want to do that. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you guys. Does anyone have any questions? Any final thoughts, Brad? When are you going live next? I definitely want people. Please don't go until let's get all the information. I definitely want you guys to go check out his jewelry and stuff.
I don't know. The next time that I will, what 60 ship? Mama Cat, that is, if you place an order over 60 nuggies, you can use code 60 ship and that's free shipping. Look at that. I just graduated and I wore my Ritzwood anklet at graduation with my cap and gown pictures. Oh, thank you, Shauna. I love it, girl.
Awesome, awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome. Does anyone here have any questions, guys? Everyone who came in after, go check him out. He is on all social medias. He has a lot of different websites, but the one I think I'll remember the most is bradisawesome.com because that is just, you are awesome. Any
That's
questions, guys? Thank you all for being here today, for Liz and Brad. You guys rock. Can my son surf in the men's bracelets?
Can he surf in it? My guess is if he hit the waves hard, it would probably come off. But I mean, can he? I say no jewelry should ever touch water. No jewelry should ever touch water. But also, y'all, just like we do in our live, when we get an order and stuff, or when we celebrate somebody, everyone give Liz the clap, y'all. She's the one who came up with all of this. She's the one who invited me. Miriam, thank you for introducing us. We appreciate it.
Miriam.
So y'all, everyone give Liz the clap, y'all.
I love doing these lives. I really do. For several reasons. Obviously, in the beginning, I thought, all right, this would be cool to connect with others. And it's kind of like my podcast style. I've always wanted to have a podcast. I don't have a podcast, so for me, I love to get to meet other creators, see how they think and operate. Also, I want to grow the community, obviously, so I definitely want to get to know you better, your community, and hopefully my community also can go. It's a win-win situation, I think, for both creators, right?
Absolutely. And I just want to thank you for all you are doing for small businesses and other creators and stuff. You're making a difference, and that's a big deal. And I've always said the same thing as, let's say I go live and you're We hit 100,000 likes.
Oh my God, two freaking records, because I've hit 100,000 before, but never have I done it on an interview live. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. You guys have no idea how this makes me feel. And I'm so sorry that I just interrupted what you were saying.
It's all good. But it's the way I've always felt about it as well. Is let's say your group comes into my live, my next live, and all of a sudden my live goes from the 12 people to 20 people. TikTok sees that and pushes you out more. Then people come into me. Then all of a sudden those people get shared to your live, and then those people get shared to Miriam's live, or those people get shared to whatever other small businesses in here.
Absolutely.
That is how you grow and build this community, because you know what, there are people that probably have so much of your soap, they're like, I don't need any more soap, but hey, that jewelry, I like that jewelry.
Absolutely.
So they come over and they see my jewelry, and then finally they're like, I got so many bracelets, and I'm like, hey, have you guys seen Mickey's bread? And so then all of a sudden Mickey's getting,
Right.
and the more you build this big community out of all these little communities,
Exactly.
the better it's going to work for everyone.
Exactly, because now let's say if I come across some, people that connect with me and want jewelry, I'm for sure gonna recommend you. To be honest with you, there are some jewelry creators here, but nothing compared to you, Brad. And I'm really mean that. I don't know if Ruby's still here. Ruby, you know that I'm saying this genuinely. Like, your jewelry really is so different from anything that I've seen here before. So definitely, I would, I definitely want to get some pieces. I do want to share the love. I do want to give some, enter, like I said, every month I do enter my subs into a giveaway, and I definitely want to promote your business for sure.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Absolutely. Thank you for the positivity that you bring as well. I love it.
Thank you. I appreciate you. So I will be, the only thing is I can't, I have 3 people before me that that I already finally edited the video. I just have to upload it on YouTube. So I promise you, Brad, that I will, do that soon as well. I have just 3 people ahead, that I finally got, that I will be doing that, but I will definitely let you know when that video is up and running on my tube. And guys, if for those of you who don't know, that just met me today, if you click on my bio, I do have a YouTube channel. In the event that you came in, in the middle of the interview, you can catch the entire interview on the YouTube. Oh my God, I love that this will be on the tube. Yeah, absolutely. I do it because of the fact. So my YouTube channel is very small, completely. It's
Same
more,
here. I think I have like 100 people or something.
yeah, it's more for, like, because I used to get a lot of, hey, Liz, I would have loved to be in that, but I had to do whatever. So good. Now you can go check it out, because now it's going to be uploaded there. So with that said, Brad, thank you so much. I am blessed, honored, grateful that I had, this conversation with you, got to know you a little bit better. Miriam, thank you so much, for introducing me to Brad. And for everyone, thank you so much for your support. Would love to connect with you guys. You can find me here, message me here. I'm on Discord. Definitely, I'm looking for other creators that would love to be here as well. I would love to have you here as a guest. So with that said, guys, have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay safe, and I will see you on the TikTok streets. Bye for now, guys. Love you. Love you all. Bye now.